Hi Jessica, this will be some video feedback for you on your web banner. If you have any difficulties in the next 2 weeks, don't hesitate to shout out and I will help you as best I can. I bid you strength. Jessica, this is really, I don't want to say just really nice because that's a platitude, but what I like most about it is your typography. I know that's not strictly corporate styles, but you have used Arial well, at least in the caps here, and I like the script that you have paired it with. It's quite different than the logo script, I suppose, which is why I like it. Now, normally scripts, they have ligatures, and what that means is that characters touch. And so what I would suggest is that, when it gets there, you close this up. You've added some letter spacing, but for scripts, that's probably inappropriate. Like this, it's all tied together. That was based on a 19th century engraved script, and you would have most certainly have connected the letters. The same is true with more casual scripts. So I guess what I'm saying is just, close this up. This is nice. I like your effects. I like the shadow that's almost cast across the water here. You might consider varying the opacity a little bit more so that we see a bit more. Ooh, and I like the way it shifts too, almost like it glitters the water. It's asymmetrical in some respects, but then you have things that are centered. It's like this is centered, but this is not visually. To me, you have to visually center the logo, because if you just center it by measuring left to right, optically it will not look right. I hope you understand that. I like your border, but it needs some detail work. Here, for example, it seems like 2 dots overlap, and then these seem to be a different sort of treatment than do these, or am I missing something? They all seem to have a little white halo over them. It's nice, it's like a marquee. I just think there could be something to make it a little bit more uniform, and I'm not sure what that might be, but that would be your objective. I think you have adequate information. I think it's generally assumed that by clicking on the banner, it will take you to a website. But take a look at professional, digital, or new media travel advertising, just to get a feel how things like that are handled. And I'm going to open your file in Photoshop next. Okay, well, correct me if I'm wrong, Jessica, but I don't seem to find your Photoshop file, so I can't really examine it. The layers and the timeline. So let me address the timing just a bit, maybe a few seconds on that. Tranquility suggests probably a longer duration, at least to me. And so you might consider having that word very slowly do what it's doing, that sort of glitter effect or shadow effect on the water. And in general, think of what you can do to emphasize tranquility, to emphasize resort and spa. That is a part of it. I like the emphatic nature of book now. But also to make sure that you're using the same size type. Try not to use too many variations. You're also working with the type in the logo. The palette looks great. It's definitely the corporate palette, and I look forward to seeing your improvements. Good job.